thought I'd just run through a programming event on this. It's a 2016 Cadillac Escalade. I replaced the short range radar module. It's mounted behind the rear bumper. There's two in the front, two in the rear. This one's mounted behind the rear bumper. It was the left side, wasn't communicating. Sometimes when they fail, usually they get water in them, and it can cause communication issues with other modules. But this one, it just wasn't communicating. Once I got the bumper off, it really wasn't much to the diagnosis of it. I got the bumper off, and the case, it's a plastic box. The case was split on it, and this is what happens. They get water in them, and it causes problems. So, but once it's replaced, it does have to be programmed using the GM Techline Connect. So I'm going to just run through how to program it really quick. So I'm using cardaq M as my interface for this. And so once you log in to Tech Connect, they send you a different password every time you log in. Well, almost every time anyway. There was a whole bunch of updates. I've already done that just when I logged in. I don't do a lot of programming, so usually when I go to log in, I've got a lot of updates to do before I can do anything. I got the key on. I've got a voltage maintainer hooked up to the battery. I'm using my cardaq M. I'm just going to connect to that. You want to use a voltage maintainer on the battery. Make sure you got a good clean voltage and your voltage doesn't drop while you're programming. Make sure you got a good battery in the vehicle as well. Service programming 2. That's what General Motors uses now. And it's found the vehicle, 4-wheel drive, Cadillac Escalade 2016. And we're going to, let's go replace and program. I did replace the module. You can go to just program. It does really the same thing. It stores some different information from the car that you don't have to enter. And we're looking here for, it was the left side short. Okay, radar sensor module, short range left front. Here we got short range left rear radar sensor. And here's, we're on programming. Alright, please ensure that you're selecting the correct answers. Okay, vehicle options. Let's see what the vehicle options are here. Okay, without collision avoidance, with collision avoidance, and no available options. So, this does have collision avoidance, I'm pretty sure, but I want to be 100% sure. So, I do have to look at the RPO codes. Looks like the collision avoidance is a UVZ. So I'm going to check the RPO codes, make sure see if it does or doesn't have that before I go any further. The first place I usually look on General Motors is in the glove box. It's normally mounted in the glove box. It could be back by the spare tire. Some have a QR code on the driver's side door jamb where you can check, but I did find it in the glove box here. I'll see if I can get in. I can't get in close enough to look at that. Let me get a light. I'll see if I can get a shot of this for you. You can find the location of these, you know, with a Google search, or you can find it in service information. But I usually just have a quick look in the glove box first. I snap a picture of it. That way I can have an easier time looking for the code that I want. So as I thought, this does have the RPO code UVZ, which is the collision avoidance. So on that RPO card, that's all of the options that this vehicle came with, right down to the paint color, and any option that it has will be on that. So with collision avoidance. I'll go next. I think I already said, yeah, you can find the location of those placards. I usually find them on the internet. Just go Google search for them is usually quickest. Alright, here we are. Radar sensor module, the short range left rear programming, that's what we're doing. We're going to program the operating system's going to go in, and the control module. You can open these up usually and see what's in there. Current calibration, if you look down at the bottom here, current calibration is unrecognized. It's because it's not it's a brand new module, so it's got no calibration in there. And next, so we're installing the operating system and the system calibration. It downloads the file to the laptop first, and then it writes the file to the module, which is good because at this point now, if I had a problem, say with the internet dropping out or something like that, it shouldn't affect the program going into the module itself. And we're done there. The claim code, I don't often print this, you know. Sometimes I will. This will also tell you if there's anything else to do after you've programmed it, like any setup or any other clears to do. It'll also let you know. But that should be good now. I am going to clear digital trouble codes. I can clear that right here. And once this is done, I will double check that everything communicates, make sure my warning on the dash is gone for my system warning. Successful there. Okay.